yard today. I got saws in the truck. We're going to a location. We're going to do some cutting. Here we go. Look at that. I have my ruby red slippers on. So you know what that means? It's a saw day today. Got a bunch of wood to cut. I've got 3 saws in the truck here. I've got my 592, my 572, well, one of them, and a 562. We're going to start with the big boy while I'm fresh. And then we're going to go to the 572 and then the 562. Before I do that though, got to sharpen all the saws and drive over to the location. So it's time to get busy. So I just got my saws, I checked them out. All I had to do was tighten the chains on my 592 and 572. They're already sharpened since the last time I used them, but the 562, I think Bert and Adam might have used it. It's not terrible, but it could be touched up. So all I got to do is sharpen up this one. And I'm going to mention this right now because people have been asking about it. My vise that we make, we sold out the first batch and we waited till we had enough orders to make another batch, and we just made another big batch. They're already more than half sold. So if you're interested in one of these vices for holding your saw when you're sharpening, just email me at chrisinthewoodyard@gmail.com. So they're right here and be the perfect Christmas present for those of you that need to buy yourself something special. Or if you happen to watch this and you're a spouse of someone that cuts a lot of wood, there you go, perfect Christmas present. Okay, let's get sharpening. So I used a Dremel with a 7/32 bit, stone bit. It's an Oregon bit for those of you that want to know. Works slicker and greased all done. This is how fast it goes. I don't use a guide, don't need to. I've been doing this so much, I just know the angle, and it doesn't have to be 25 degrees exactly. It can be 26 or 27 or 24. And my saws are always sharp and they cut really good. It's a little faster than any other method. You can take your chains off and go to a bench grinder. It takes a lot of extra time. You can use a file, whoopsie, which is way slower. And that you can do. If you're out in the woods and you got a file with you and you don't have electricity, I have a power pack, so I keep this in the truck all the time. Well, that one tooth there had a little nick in it. This is a 24-inch bar, so I forget how many teeth that is. You see a little bit of smoke coming off, that's the sawdust. Just burning off because it gets a little warm, but there we go. Cat claw sharpness, that's what I like. There we go, we're done. How was that for fast? Is that a little faster in a file? I think so. Okay, let's go do some cutting. It is time to leave. We're gonna start up the truck. We're gonna drive over to our area where we're gonna do some cutting. It's a long and arduous drive. Hopefully I can make it there before it gets dark. Oh. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. We're there. That didn't take too long. So yeah, I got the pile over here that I moved the other day. I told you we were going to be cutting. So we're going to start on this pile. I'm going to be cutting the small wood that you see over here. It is all the tiny stuff that is dry already, and the dry stuff I'm going to be chucking right over here. The wet stuff I'm going to chuck over there because there are going to be some wet ones in here. But this whole pile needs to be cut. I don't know how much I'm going to get cut. But I'm going to go as long as my body will let me. Hopefully I get 6 tanks in. With the 3 saws, I can use them each twice. Hopefully I can get somewhere in here. I don't know, if I can get a third of it done would be awesome. So it is a beautiful morning today. Better than most days because the sun is out. It's about 33 degrees. It froze last night. So this morning everything was frosty, so it's an awesome day for cutting. I got layers on, so as they get hot, I can take them off. I'm already getting warm because I'm excited to cut wood. Finally! It's only been, I don't know, there was actual cobwebs on one of the saws I saw from where it was sitting. It's been, I don't know, couple months since I did any actual cutting, so today's the day. Look at the carnage I have created. So I've been cutting for not quite 2 hours, about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I ran my 592. I did 2 tanks through that because I was just about done with the tank and it got real dull, so I sharpened it and I just started it right back up. So I did almost 2 tanks in that. And my 572, I ran about a tank in that. I was starting to putter at the end. I could tell I was running out of gas, so I just shut it off. Plus it was getting a little dull. There is some dirt in here that I've hit a few times, so I don't know, I've probably got, well, if I was to guess, 2.5 full cords cut. Not quite 3, I don't think. But it's moving right along. It's going pretty good. Haven't cut in a long time and I can tell I'm out of shape. Well, I'm in shape. Round is not a good shape to be in, and that's what I am. Since I got my tractor and the grapple and the processor and all the help I've been getting, I'm not getting as much exercise as I used to. Plus, when I started the channel 4.5 years ago, I was a younger man. Time is accelerating, and I can tell I'm not quite what I used to be. So I'm going to take a little break, get some lunch, come back, and I'm going to try to do another 3 tanks. That's my plan. So there we go. Things are going swimmingly. I am back from lunch. I consumed a mass, huge monster burger, and I'm ready to attack the pile. It warmed up probably 15 degrees since I left, so I got a feeling there's going to be some sweating going on now, but we're going to see how much farther I can go. I'm going to try to do 3 more tanks. I did 3 already. I'm going to try to do 3 more. Let's see what I can do. the saws, 562, 572, 592. Ran 2 tanks through each one of them. And this is the carnage I created today. So yeah, I've just been throwing rounds off to the side here. So 6 tanks, I don't know how many hours, but a few. And I don't think I'm quite halfway done with the pile. I mean, let me look. No, not quite. 2/3, something like that. There's still a lot to go here. So 2 more days of cutting. Probably 5, 6, probably 9, 10 more tanks. I should have it done. Something like that. I don't know. When it's done, it'll be done. But there it is. I'm quitting because I'm getting tired, and I could tell I was getting to where I was slowing down, which is why I like to start with the 592 first, because I've got more energy. The saw does the cutting faster, which is great. And then I did the 572 and then the 562, so it got a little easier. But if I had to pick just one, I'd take the 572. It's almost as good as the 592, weight-wise, power-wise. 562, I just find myself pushing a little harder, working a little harder than I had to, because I'm kind of fighting the saw a little bit, because I expect it to cut faster after, especially running the 572 and the 592, because there's a big difference in cc's there, obviously. 93 cc's versus 60 or whatever it is. So it's 50% more powerful, and then 572 is 73 cc's or something like that, so which is a nice size. But there it is. It cuts pretty hard because most of it is dry. Very little of this stuff is wet. Almost all of this is going to be ready to be sold. So my plan is that as I split this, I'm going to put it right into the trailer for delivery, and then sort out the stuff that's not dry, the wet stuff, and put that off to the side. So as I sort through it, and that way I won't have to handle it twice, I can just put it right into the trailer and deliver it, because it is cracked. If you can see, like this, it's cracked all the way into the middle. I can just tell by looking at it, it is dry. When I split it, you can really tell. So there it is. That's it for today, folks. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. with another video for you. Right now, go watch all the other videos. There's 1,600 waiting for you. You need to watch them all. It's required. Good night, Irene.